He gets a tariff. She gets a tariff. Everybody gets a damn tariff. Trump loves his tariffs, but do tariffs love Americans back? More specifically, do tariffs love Americans who are not millionaires and billionaires? Sure, billionaires like the CEO of the country's largest bank don't care. I mean, what's the price of groceries mean to people like that? To the upper class bracket, the price of groceries and everyday goods is just simply not part of their reality. But to middle and working class Americans who are living paycheck to paycheck, the likely inflationary effects of these tariffs are going to be felt.
This week, President Donald Trump announced a pause on planned tariffs on Mexico and Canada for 30 days. Now, if the tariffs are imposed, costs could rise on anything from food to gas to cars. 5 on Your Side's Mercedes McKay spoke with local experts on the possible impact here at home.
The big question on everyone's mind, how will this impact me? Well, we've been talking to local business owners and economists for weeks now, and the uncertainty remains the same for everyone. When and how it hits your wallet is still unknown.
Like anything else with the economy and the potential tariffs, it's very early, too early to tell exactly how it'll be impacted.
That's the answer from many, as the impact of President Trump's tariffs continue to be top of mind for Americans. If Trump sticks to his plan, economists believe you will see the 25% tariff on Canada and Mexico hit your everyday essentials.
That is going to be an additional 25% that you are going to need to pay at the pump or at the grocery store.
And if we focus on the pump, Nick Chabaria with AAA says nearly 70% of U.S. crude oil imports come from Canada and Mexico.
60% of the final price that we pay at the pump is driven by crude oil prices. So as crude oil goes, so too do gas prices. And of course, we do know crude oil could be impacted by any tariffs.
But as Chabaria pointed out, tariffs would be just one part of the equation that factors into what we pay when we fill up our tanks.
There are many factors that go into that final cost, including global supply and demand, weather events, geopolitical events going on around the world, as well as seasonal supply and demand.
While tariffs on Mexico and Canada are paused for a month, Trump's 10% tariff on all goods from China is in effect. China quick pushing back, adding tariffs on some U.S. energy and metal imports. Economists say it's only a matter of time until this trade war leaves American consumers with heftier bills.
I think it's a lose-lose. It's just a question of how big the loss. It raises prices, raises inflation, and of course, we've been through a very wrenching period globally with high inflation. It's been a real problem.
Unless the U.S. and China strike a deal soon, economists believe the real impact will be felt once businesses empty out their current warehouse stock and need to bring in more.
Now, these tariffs aren't going to discriminate. Trump's followers, who swear by everything he says as if it's coming from the word of God himself, they're going to be negatively affected by this as well. Trump finally admitted that, yes, Americans will be feeling some pain from this.
We may have short-term a little pain, and people understand that, but long-term, the United States has been ripped off by virtually every country in the world. We have deficits with almost every country. Not every country, but almost.
Trump followers believe that the pain will be temporary and worth it because it will result in a wave of economic prosperity the likes of which we have never seen. Sounds too good to be true. We can only hope.